Because of what? Because of what I said. Nah. Yeah. I've got enough. I've got enough to last me this stream. Yeah, that's fine. Gladly, indubitably. Good evening, everyone. This is Raratron89. Welcome to Baku round 6 of the ROR debut season here in Tier 3. This is Raratron89 reporting live from Egg Studios. We have 19 guys ready to go head-to-head around this absolute classic street circuit. It'll be my second commentary of the season, and of course this is under a sprint format, so a one-shot qualifying, then a sprint race, and then a race. So we've definitely got a lot of action going on here, guys, so make sure you don't disappear, because, well, as they all say, hang on to your sets, because this is going to be a Coca. Sure, we got all audio and stuff ready. Yep, there we go. Just waiting for other players ready to go. It's just waiting for players. Have we loaded in? This could get painful. Well, Fatal, we're certainly hoping so. What's going on? Because I've just got waiting for players on my screen. Emily, welcome to the stream, sweet. I hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in. Live sheep. Live sheep.
I'm calling her sheep.
Oh.
So James is live.
Oh, I see. We are waiting for New York fan to ready up so people can get set up. Oh, of course, yeah, there was a minute, weren't there? There's a minute. Sorry, it's one-shot qualifying, so this is going to be a really hard for me to sort of understand what's going to go on here. But let's go see. Here we go, then. So we're going to go on board with... well, to be fair, I'd like to go on board with Dawson. There we go. Dawson, is he? He's not in a Haas, is he? That's Kleeman. Spectate. There we go. There, that's better. Just see how he does. She did say sheep. Yes, she did. Visions, welcome, man. I hope you're well. But one-shot qualifying here. Ready for the sprint race. So what's the grid going to be like? At the minute, it's Wizard Rex from King Jamie Dawson up to 4th place. The championship leader who's absolutely running away with this. You can see where the time is being lost and gained. And at the minute, it's King Jamie who seems to be with the one-lap wonder. Wizard Rex back up to 2nd, though. This could be really interesting. Redeemer showing his class. So once again, it's the 5 guys that have been up the front there at the minute. Lenny, surprisingly, not as high up the field yet as I expect him to. Fatal Defiance down in 15th, making his debut finally 6 rounds in. Now he's got his wheel sorted and everything like that. Did actually race here the other day. And Fire has retired from the session. He is gone. Oh, that looked like a bad corner, that from Dawson. Doesn't seem to have affected him too much, though. Maybe it was just smooth and it looked like it was a bad corner. But it does look like King Jamie is going to grab pole for this sprint race. It's going to be really interesting to see how it goes on as we power down towards the line. Dawson loves street circuits. He absolutely loves them. Remember him saying that before, earlier on in the season. And there we go. Jamie does a 40.6. He is well clear of Redeemer. and Wizard Rex, with Dawson 4th, Kleeman 5th, KBT 6th, New York Fan 7th, Lenny made it up to 8th in the end. And we will go through Jamie on pole for the sprint race. Alright guys, I'm going to take a screenshot now of that as well. If you want to pause the stream so you can see who's where, do that as well if you need it for the grid and stuff. But there we go, King Jamie, Redeemer, Wizard Rex, Dawson, Kleeman, KBT, New York Fans, Lenny, Shazam, Norris, Wise Dog, Toto Wolf, John, Fatal Defiance, Dr. Dro, Nuno Rod, Espadero, Luca's... Oh, he didn't even set a lap time, did Luca? That's interesting. Quali paces... Yeah, I know quali pace isn't your strong suit, mate. Zach is okay, says, let's go, Jamie. BJ8 says, Jamie Pole, go on, lad. Blunder says, yes, Jamie. So a lot of Jamie fans here. Of course, Jamie is the Lord of Australia, formerly known... what was it? The artist formerly known as the Lord of Failure. There we go. He is now known as the Lord of Australia. But despite Dawson's huge lead in the championship standings, we've had the likes of Jamie, who's been rather consistent, getting podium positions. We've had who's the other one? Gleason. The hash driver of the American hash driver. He's been up there as well. Kleeman, I can see his name actually. It's there. Someone's readied up. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. No, he reclaimed the Lord of Failure on Thursday. Did he? Okay then. Quali pace. Fatal, you leave Jamie alone. Hey! We bully Jamie here. This is what we do in this channel. Alright guys, so here we go. Formation lap underway. Does look like everyone is getting underway. Jamie, you've already got a big gap there, mate, so you want to manage it. You don't want everyone to be right ahead, but it does look like that everyone has got away. 19 drivers ready for this 9-lap sprint around Azerbaijan. Everyone on the medium tyres. Of course, the results for this race sets the grid for the actual race, such as the sprint format in real life. Jamie there. Warming up the rear tyres. It is going to be a question of who can keep their medium tyres and, of course, who can keep their cars out of the wall as well. But KBT is back with us, of course, this week as well. He missed last week, so both Mercs in the top 6 as well. Is there going to be any sort of team play, I wonder? We've got to wait and see how that goes. Redeemer has Fire as his teammate, and Fire is still, well, running around doing his own things. Definitely seems to be struggling for out-and-out pace, but, you know, with time comes improvement, so... You know, we all improve at our own paces and stuff like that. Jamie, don't push your magic button to turn 1, please. It is sort of like a 2021 moment seeing the Mercedes in front of a Red Bull battling around Azerbaijan. But of course then the Mercedes would lack, as it is now. But this is going to be all about consistency. Try not to push as hard, but we've seen so far this season that Jamie is a lightning starter compared to a lot of the guys on the grid here. I mean, remember first race of the season we had Wizard Rex on pole, and he bogged down so much that he fell down to 6th place. And that obviously gave Jamie the chance to win the race. But you see Jamie constantly weaving about, trying to get a load of temperatures in his tyres, trying to do burnouts as well, which will increase the core temperature of his tyres. It's a very smart thing to do, and it's actually really nice to see for the sense of realism. So we're on board with him. Wizard Rex has been disqualified. He'll be back with us momentarily. New York fans is up there actually. I didn't clock that he was inside the top seven as Fatal is also put onto his grid slot. Money's on Dawson Win. Dawson, Lehman, Jamie. Well, those seem to be the podium guys at the minute. But here we go. The lights are about to count down here for the sprint race around Baku here in ROR. It's a go. And Jamie once again proving that he is an absolutely lightning starter. So we're going to go here. We've got the Ferrari there of New York fans. He's had a lightning start as well. He's up into 3rd place. What a legend with Cleveland in 4th. It looks like Wizard Rex is and another sort of bad start. Oh, what's that in the background? That's a Williams. I think that's Dawson. It is. It's the championship leader. Dawson is all the way down, and there's a crash as well involving Toto Wolff. What is going on there? Dawson's just been put into the wall. This is already higgledy-piggledy, and the safety car has come out. So Jamie's fantastic start off the grid has sort of been negated. Of course, this is going to allow Dawson to pit, but what happened there? Absolute cluster. I mean, Wizard Rex as well. He's down there with barely any. Well, no, his teammate's the one with damage. Toto Wolff, Wizard Rex. So the guys who were up there in 3rd and 4th, Wizard Rex is nowhere to be seen. Fire's Red Bull is up there. And once again, he's connecting to the side. He keeps leaving, guys. If he hasn't got the stable connection, then it might be an idea to ask him to try and sort it, because he's left the session again. And this is week in, week out now. So in the pits comes several people. KBT in the pits. He's put on soft tyres as well. That's going to be interesting to see. Luca in the pits. Shazam in the pits. Nunarod in the pits. Let's see what Dawson does. Dawson also... He's pitting now, and soft tyres are going on Dawson's car. So... there's a replacement wing, and the other wing gets put on there as well. So nice little wing change there, and there he goes. Dawson is off again, but Lenny is out of this race, as is Dr. Dro. So 2 people out of this. Didn't quite see what happened to Lenny, I'm afraid. Sprint race. They're doing their own little sprint race. It's quite an interesting, interesting feature. Did a one-shot quali, then they got this 9-lap sprint race where 2 people have already been eliminated, and the championship leader is now at the back of the field. And then we go into and then we get the grid sorted, and then we do the proper race. Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether Baku is an actual sprint race for this 2023 season, but... You're sorry? He's usually Imola, but we've already had Imola, and that was Brazil. Normally. Yeah. Fire's left the session again. At least there is a full race after. Yeah, there is a full race after. So, like I said, I'm not too worried and everything. Everyone will catch back up with the pack, and then oh, hello, is that someone in the pits? It is. Shazam is in the pits. KBT in the pits as well. Has he damaged his front wing again? Yes, he has. KBT has damaged his front wing behind the safety car, and that is going to put him at the back of the field. Now, some say it's just a ploy by Mercedes to leave the safety car out just that bit longer in order to help out King Jamie. Interesting. So, just waiting. Front wing gate says Zachariah Dawson. Dawson talking. Rogue One Racing. Well, I don't. McLaren has destroyed my rear wing, so sprint is over for me. That is Dawson talking. Right. Okay. So Dawson has a. So maybe it was Lenny and Dawson that came together, and Dawson's got rear wing damage. I mean. At last, we've actually got, you know, damage around here. Did the RRF1 performance stream around here the other day, and like the damage was just something else. It was practically non-existent. But Jamie is now the safety car. Everyone else has to be careful of the car in front. It is your own responsibility, and it is up to Jamie when he decides to go. As long as he does it in a nice, safe manner. But like I said, everyone has to make sure they keep up together. It's not like you can road side by side anymore. Those sort of rules are gone. We are getting ready to race, and Jamie's bolted, and away we go. Racing once again back in Baku with 6 laps to go, and Jamie is absolutely deploying all of his ERS. He's got a good start. Redeemer sees him there. We're going to try and see if we can see anyone. Wizard Rex already making a move on Fire's Red Bull, who's non-existent, so it's a false dawn, shall we say. Oh, that's Luca! Luca's round, he's hit the wall, and he's got no front wing, and there's Espadero as well in the Alpha Tauri. So once again, Williams just total implosion here, and once again it's Luca who's really struggling since the opening race of the season. Keep trying to call him DeLuca, and that's KBT and Nuno Rod just caught the end of that. I think KBT got knocked round. Has he got any wing damage? Doesn't look like it. Oh, wow. There's definitely going to be some calls here. Fatal Defiance in his debut race for Alpine, as well as ROR, is in 5th place in the sprint. He's already finding himself up there and finding himself with the big guns. But what can he do? Where is his race pace going to be? Blunder says, what is going on? I've got no idea. It's like everyone's absolutely lost their minds. As Toto Wolff gets past the fake Red Bull of Fire, it keeps fooling me, making me think there's actually on-track action going on. Yellow flag, Sector 2. What's going on there? Is that Nuno Rod in the castle section? No, on the exit of the castle section. It's just going from bad to worse for Aston Martin. There's that Luca again. It is Luca's round. Luca's spun it. No, it's not Luca. It's Dawson. It's the championship leader. It's gone from bad to worse. maybe desperation having a part to play here, but don't forget, Dawson's got rear wing damage, hasn't he? So he hasn't got the rear downforce around the corners that he would have liked, so he is going to struggle even more than he already was. It might be probably a good idea for Dawson to retire, to be fair, because he's got rear wing damage, although he might just want to stay out of everyone's way. So we will keep an eye on that. Let's see where the battles are at the minute. We've got quite a few people actually. We've got CW7 Jono, who is got Norris just behind him. Yeah, it might be an idea to retire, to be fair. So lap 5, Jamie leads by 1.6 seconds ahead of Redeemer. Kleeman in third. I will do a Red Bull there of Jono getting some Red Bull Haas of Jono there getting really sort of so close to the wall using every inch of track. Is that going to be a move there from Norris? That was really risky, but the Haas has hit the wall, and there goes the front wing. He was playing, he was daring, that was always on the cards of how close he was getting to the wall and the rear end going. He's going to probably lose. Is he in the wall? He is in the wall, but he's fine. Just. DRS is now enabled, which is nice. Right, that Haas car did not pit, and he's got no front wing. You do need to be careful there, guys, if you're planning on making a move, as Toto Wolff and Wizard Rex swap places. You've got KBT and Luca there battling as well. That's a pass there. And Luca's trying to keep it in there. And of course, trying to, I'll tell you what, Luca, you did well with no front wing. You did well there, mate. Let's have a look at Norris, who's still stuck behind the Haas. Guys, is this damage model real, or is it like cinematic? Because it's showing us guys with no front wing, but they seem to have a decent amount of pace. I'm not quite sure. If you could just enlighten me and make sure that I'm not seeing things. Lap 6, Jamie. Oh, yellow flag, sector 1. I think that's Dawson. Yep, Dawson. Huh? You did. Dawson went straight on there. Alfa Romeos are actually battling each other here quite hard. Wizard Rex struggling to hold off Toto Wolff, who's looking for a way past. You've got Shazam there in the Aston Martin on the softs, and that's Jono. Jono's gone, and he's binned it with no front wing. It was always going to be a challenge, and unfortunately, what was looking like a really possible good result there for Haas in this sprint is gone, and Luca has gone in the same place. I think he's hit him. Some people say it's over. Well, it is for them too. We've got the Williams coming around now. Both cars have been cleared, so Dawson's fine. I think Shazam is ghosted, so something's gone on there. Let's keep an eye on Wizard Rex. He is still right up the gearbox of his teammate. Can't find a way through at the minute. It's right on board with Wizard Rex, actually. It's right on board with someone who's actually involved in a good battle here. It is Alfa Romeo. You can see that Toto Wolff's definitely feeling the pressure a little bit. Got a bit back end happy on the way in there. You can see that they're braking late into these corners, trying to roll the car through, going through the dreaded castle sections. You want to get as close to the wall as you can without clipping it and doing a Charles Leclerc. Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, getting through one. They did well the first lap, but of course, having no yellow flag sector 1. Is that Dawson again? I think it is. I think Dawson is just going to... I mean, he's trying to continue, so I've got to give Dawson credit. The gap is 1.2 seconds, though, between Redeemer and Jamie. We need to keep an eye on that. But I want to see a move here. And... now, what is interesting here, guys, is Cleveland's dropped back a bit. You can see as we enter these final stages that Redeemer's got 40% ERS, whereas Jamie's got 30%. So Redeemer has 10% more ERS than Jamie, and he's just outside DRS at the minute. And now he's back in it. Jamie really starting to feel the pressure. Don't want to burn all your ERS there, mate. You want to save it for the straight. Because you've got, like, 3 major DRS zones. Oh, he's really close to the wall there. And that's certainly going to help Redeemer get inside that DRS zone. And I think Redeemer is absolutely licking his lips. Yes, he is, because he's got the ERS to burn 32% compared to Jamie's 8%. Jamie, I told you not to burn it, and you're burning it. But here we go, riding on board. Are we going to see a change of lead here? Redeemer will see that Jamie's red light is flashing. And you can see that he's got the overspeed. Gaining. Redeemer does fastest lap of the race. He's made Jamie possibly have a false sense of security. And then these last couple of laps really started putting the pressure on as he nearly goes wide there. Into turn 2, DRS open. Redeemer's shake there, a little bit of frustration in the car, knowing that there was a possible chance there to make a move, but he will be waiting and waiting for the final go again, same as he did in turn 2, really wide there, and that has allowed Jamie to get out of DRS zone. 1.1 seconds the gap, but for how long? He's got the rest of the lap to go, and to be fair, that Red Bull looks like it's able to handle these corners much nicer than that Mercedes. And he's deploying little bits and baps of ERS. You can see it there. And he is literally right up behind that Mercedes. Now, this is going to be an absolute sprint towards the line. You basically want to deploy it as soon as you come off that final corner, because this is going to be quite spectacular. I know this is just a sprint race and we've still got a proper race to go. But, oh, yellow flag sector 3. What is that? That's an Aston by the looks of it. But here we go. Are we going to see? Oh, he's still quite far back. You need to be about 6 to 4 attempts there to actually make a move. But we'll see it now. The Aston. Oh, he's right across the track. Oh my God, I really thought he was going to collect someone there. But here we go. Gaining. Jamie, I don't think he's got anything to defend with. Here comes Redeemer. Is he going to steal it off? I think Jamie's just going to get there. Yes, he does. Jamie wins the sprint race by 0.018 of a second. Well, you can't get any more closer than that. Literally a piece of paper between those two. And Wise Dog takes 6th away from Norris on the sprint there as well. Fatal Defiance with a great 5th place. That's where he'll start now. Guys, don't move anywhere because we have got the proper race coming up in 5 minutes. But unfortunately, you've got both Williamses down the order of Dawson, Luca. You've got Jono there as well, who's looking quite strong. We've got Lenny down in 18th place. We've got KBT down in 13th. So, a lot to process. That was close, Blunder. That was very, very close. Well, the problem was Jamie had burned it all his ERS, so he had absolutely nothing to defend with. And that's the problem. That you have. You have to utilize your ERS and save it for when you need it. There we go, guys. So the guys will now be sorted the grid out, ready for this race. So, what's been said in the chat? Great job, Jamie. Also, Wise Dog getting 6. Yep, a good Wise Dog there pulling in the result from McLaren. Wise Dog not really been there that much this season. Through one fault or another, it's usually been Lenny that's been right up there, but Lenny got wiped out on the first lap. You got Fatal there, P14 to P5. To be fair, mate, you were there on the you got there on the first lap. Blunder says, I'm so bad at ERS management. You need to just use like 5%, 10% on the straight, and then all the time, and you rebuild it back. Oh, someone's readied up. Well, I thought there was 5 minutes between each session. I mean, we've got to make sure that the grid's sorted. Evening, Mad Mark. Well, we've had the one-shot quali, we've had the sprint. And we're away for the formation lap once again. Once again, it does look like that everyone's gotten away. Let's have a look and see what tyres everyone's on. King Jamie is on the mediums. Redeemer, hards. Kleeman, hards. Jamie needs to utilise this, but the problem is... Oh. KBT on softs, Toto Wolff on softs. So only 2 drivers on the soft tyres. We've got Jamie, New York Fan, Wise Dog, Wizard Rex, Fire, Shazam, Dawson, Nuno Rod, Jono, Lenny, and Dr. Dro on the mediums. On the hards, we've got Redeemer, Kleeman, Fatal, Norris, Espadero, and Luca. So Williams on a split strategy there. Really want to look after your tyres, Jamie. You really want to look after your tyres. New York Fan has already been driven aboard with the driver of the sprint race. Fatal Defiance was from 14th to P5. Those softs won't last long, 4 laps tops. Yeah, I mean, they're going to burn out quick, but maybe they're just using them to try and cause some havoc. And Fatal's just going to line up there. Aboard with Kleeman, who's for some reason positioned his car towards the wall. Maybe it's to stop Fatal from trying to come round, but multiple cars disqualified for whatever reason or another. Ah, that'll be for not getting in the grid box properly, won't it? But here we go. The lights will count down for the start of this Azerbaijan Grand Prix. The full race here now, guys. And the 5 lights are there, and away we go. and it's a good start from Kleeman. A horrible start for... that's horrible. Why is that there? Oh, Fatal going wide. He's going to lose some positions there. Oh, someone's gone well off there. It's KBT, and the McLaren of Wise Dog is there as well. Lenny is out of the race. There's a Williams that's spun. It's Dawson. I think it's Dawson again. It has. He's been caught up in yet another incident. Wizard Rex has a penalty for a severe collision, and Lenny is out of the race along with Nuno Rod. You've got the Mercedes of KBT and Dr. Dro there. It's just once again, just stuff it's just happening again. At the start of this, guys, you need to be more measured in your approach. Fatal obviously made a mistake running wide into turn 1. Fire is now up into 4th, but Fire's not even here. He's not even in control of his car. His car is sort of ghost-like, so you've got to bear in mind that if this race is classified and Fire stays where he is, well, it's not really going to classify. Everyone's going to move up one. So how many people are going to hit? I wonder. It was a good start from Wise Dog, so he is carrying McLaren's hopes yet again. Jamie does the fastest lap of the race on lap 1 with a lap of 2 minutes. It's like Nikita Mazepin in Belgium in 21 again. But Kleeman's in the pits. That's interesting. Now, has he got a wing change? Yes, he has. Kleeman with KBT 5-second penalty for speeding in the pits. Norris is there. KBT has retired from the session, so KBT is out of the race for Mercedes. But Kleeman, who's usually been so consistent this season, is now finding himself way down the order. Dawson is back inside the top 10. So that'll be a wake-up call for those who are wondering where he is. King Jamie leads, New York fans second. So once again, Jamie and New York fans proving to be the lightning starters of the group. Then you've got Redeemer in 3rd place. You've got Fire classified as 4th, but he's not there. Fatal Defiance moves back up to 5th after the pit stop of Kleeman. Toto Wolf 6th. Shazam 7th. Wizard Rex 8th. Jono 9th. Dawson 10th, Luca 11th, so the Williams are 10th and 11th. What's wrong, baby? Oh! I muted myself. Crap. I'm so sorry. Oh, Luca's out! Luca's out, and that brings out the safety car. Where's he binned it? Looks like the castle section. Oh, he's actually binned it coming out of the... Yeah, my missus isn't well, guys. She's got a nasty bout of cold, which, you know, considering she's heavily pregnant as well, not really what you want at this stage. But New York fans in the pits, interestingly enough. What's he doing? He puts on the hard tyres. Okay, then. This is an interesting strategy. We're on lap 5 out of 26, so imagine this is New York fans trying to go to the end of the race. You've got Toto Wolff in the pits as well. He's on the soft tyres, so that's very understandable. And no front wing either. And then you're going to have Dawson, who's pitted for the hards. He's now ahead. And Dawson up into 7th now. So out of this race so far, we've got Luca, KBT, and Lenny. Jamie, will you please not type in the chat while you're driving? Concentrate on the job at hand. You could have told me that in the press conference, dude, if you're finishing on the podium, or the chat at the end. Put safety car out. Now the problem is, the likes of Redeemer. This actually brings Redeemer back into play as well. So this has saved Redeemer with the safety car being out, because obviously the whole field bunches back up then. So this is good news for the Red Bull man. Good news for Norris as well. He can catch back up to, with the field. Wise Dog as well. Kleeman there in 9th. See, the one that everyone's going to be talking about is Dawson in 7th place on the hards, and probably doesn't have to pit again, same as New York fans. So the battle between them two. So, are we getting ready to race? Yeah, no, nothing's been brought in, of course. We're waiting for Dawson to catch back up with the field. Okay. So I just want to say that, is this league fast? As it says Wapui. Zach, is it decent? It is decent. It's decent pace. Decent pace, this, guys. It's a crossover league as well, so you've got people on PC that are playing with guys on Xbox as well. We've got a PlayStation, I think, as well, with Nuno Rod. So just waiting for the race to restart. Three tiers in this division, man. When is that safety car going to announce that it's coming into the pits? Pretty much everyone is there apart from Norris. So this looks like we're going to have another lap behind the safety car. Could be a late safety car call, but Norris is not too far behind. Alright guys, so lap 6 out of 26, 20 laps to go. King Jamie still leads with Fatal Defiance in second, Fire third, but he's not in his car. Shazam fourth, Jono fifth, New York Fan sixth, Dawson seventh, Toto Wolf eighth, Cleveland 9th, Wizard Rex 10th, Redeemer 11th, Dr. Dro 12th, Wisedog 13th, Espadero 14th, Nuno Robert 15th, and Norris in 16th. This is probably the last lap behind the safety car, so let's quickly review the history of the Baku Grand Prix. It's been here since 2016, which was won by Nico Rosberg in a race that was mainly remembered for Hamilton's outbursts over the radio, wanting help from the engineers to try and get closer to Rosberg, go through different engine modes and everything like that. But there was the ruling back then that said that engineers wasn't allowed to help their drivers. That resulted in another win for Rosberg as he continued his impressive start to 2016. 2017, obviously, we saw the collision between Vettel and Hamilton behind the safety car, which brought up Vettel's hand of anger. Hamilton's headrest came loose, so he had to pit. Vettel served the penalty for hitting Hamilton, and that left Daniel Ricciardo to win the Grand Prix. In 2018, the Red Bulls of Ricciardo and Verstappen took each other out. Bottas was cruelly denied a victory with a last lap puncture heading into turn 1 that gifted Hamilton a win here in Baku. In 2019, I think Bottas got redemption. Yeah, Charles Leclerc could have been up there, but he hit the castle wall, sorry, and that was his chance of pole position was gone then, and it was a damage limitation after that. Didn't race here in 2020, of course, because of COVID. In 2021, we saw Max Verstappen have that spectacular blowout heading down the back straight, which presented a fantastic opportunity for Lewis Hamilton to capitalise and get big points over his rival. Unfortunately, he left the magic button on after a safety car restart, going for a move on Sergio Perez, locked up his brakes going into turn 1 and fell down to 14th place and finished there as well, which you have to say cost him the championship. And of course, in this race in 2022, it was Verstappen that walked home with it. So we're getting ready to go. Jamie becomes the safety car. He dictates the pace that we go at. We're on board with Fatal Defiance, who's on the hards. His tyres are going to be so cold. He's going to find it hard to defend from the likes of Shazam and Jono. Jono, we know, is proving to be quite a quick driver. There's just something about him. I have a feeling he's going to be quite quick. Jamie is getting ready to go. He's trying to dupe Fatal so he can absolutely bowl. And it's not working. His tactics not working. Jamie knows that, and there he goes. So we're gonna see some moves already. Shazam is up into third place, and we're gonna see any overtakes. Kleeman looking for a move. Maybe we've got Espadero. Oh, that's Redeemer. He's round. And oh my God, what is going on here, guys? Seriously, the driving standards here today have been very questionable as the Haas of Jono looks forward to another attempt here. King Jamie already stretching his gap to 1.2 seconds between himself and Fatal Defiance, with Shazam in third place. See how Kleeman's doing. Oh, that's a wide moment there for Wizard Rex. That's going to give Kleeman a huge chance to make a move on him here, but we're heading towards the castle section. You don't really overtake here. It's sort of follow the leader around here and hope for the best. So far, it looks like under this safety car restart that we have got that. So 2 seconds is the gap for King Jamie. Now we're going to see stuff happen. New York Fan up into 5th place. Now he was the one of the ones who pitted under the safety car. Oh, he's hit the Williams of Dawson. Dawson just got caught out there and he's in the wall. And he's got no front wing. Oh, that was just unfortunate there for Dawson. Everyone caught out, of course, due to Jono's in the pits, Shazam's in the pits, Escudero's in the pits. Oh, wing changes for all, I think, or is this an actual pit stop? Let's find out. I can't tell. No, it's a wing change for the Haas. So, yep, things happened. Things happened for... but the other Haas of Kleeman is now up into 4th place. But this is turning into an absolutely horrible, horrible race for the championship leader. It's definitely going to be one that he wants to forget, but to be fair, he's put on the soft tyre, so he is now racing with anger and hoping that a safety car can bring him back into the fold for the final stage of the Grand Prix, providing everyone else remains to try and be a bit more cleaner. Let's have a look, and we've got Dr. Dro, who's this high up the field. We've not seen him this high up since Bahrain, and it's good to see both Ferraris, 3rd and 7th. But he's on the soft tyres. There's only so long he's going to be on them tyres for. We've got a nice little inter-battle here between the Alfa Romeos, but of course it's sort of a false dawn, really, because Wizard Rex is on the softs, whereas Toto Wolff is on the hards. Wizard Rex on 2 compounds softer as he just touches the wall there, but I think his teammate's letting him through. Or is he going defensive? I can't quite tell. Us right on board what is going on here with the Alfa Romeo, because it's allowing the Ferrari and Dr. Drones now, and then side by side for this. Oh my god, this is going to... Oh, what's going on? And Dr. Dro there really does well. Oh, he's lost it! Dr. Dro! Oh no! He's round! DRS enabled. It was just slightly offline, and around he goes. Norris is up into 10th place now as well. 5-second penalty for the Wizard Rex for speeding in the pit lane. So the guys who we normally see doing really well are just sort of falling by the wayside in this race for one reason or another. Redeemer now up into 8th place, soon to be 7th, because he's going to absolutely breeze past his teammate that is, like I said, not there. And now he's got the McLaren of Wise Dog. So there's the guys there on the balcony just look like a Nazi salute there, I'll be brutally honest. But there we go. There we go. It is a destruction derby here today. Mad Mark says, I know, I've watched for a couple of weeks now. This is the worst I've seen, to be honest. Very clean. Yeah, there's just a lot going on here today. New York fans has caught right up to the back of Fatal Defiance. Now, are we going to see a change of position here? New York fan and Jamie was battling earlier on in this race, and New York fan is already like 4.7 seconds behind Jamie. Ooh, using a bit of curve there, and that was right on board. Now the problem Fatal's got is that we've got the medium tyre runner of Kleeman not too far behind as well, but Fatal really wants to hang on to it, but he's not really going to be able to defend as much. Is he going to use any ERS? No, because New York fans got 10% more. Oh, he goes defending there, and he got dummied, and the Ferrari goes through. Oh, hello, that's the Ferrari in the wall. Is that wing damage maybe for New York fans? We'll soon find out, but this is going to give Fatal a chance maybe to come back. He's trying to, but he's just not close enough through the traction zone, and that's going to give Kleeman, if anything, a chance to come at these guys. So he now has a watching brief of everything that's going on. King Jamie leads on lap 11 from New York fans. Fatal Defiance, Kleeman, Toto Wolff, Redeemer, Wise Dog, Fire, Norris, Wizard Rex, Shazam, Johnson, Espadero, Dawson, Nuno Rod, and Dr. Dro. Wet me whistle. This has been quite entertaining, shall we say. Good job I had that coffee as well. I needed to be. I was half asleep when this stream began. So already it does look like that New York fans is starting to gain on King Jamie. Has Fatal got wing damage? For a minute, I thought he hit the wall coming off that bump there, but Kleeman, one of the other title contenders, is now going to be... Oh, he's got an absolute heap load of ERS to burn. And he's using it. Fatal goes defensive, trying to break the slipstream. Good tactic as King Jamie in the pits. King Jamie pits from the lead. It'll be interesting to see. Oh, yellow flag, sector 2, sector 3. That's Dawson. Dawson's gone. And that brings out the safety car. The safety car is out, and that could have been timed any more worse for King Jamie. Who's that? Mushroom Man 13 says hello. Welcome, Mushroom Man. I hope you're well. BJH says, come on, Lehman, let's get him. When he says Lehman, he means Kleeman. And Kleeman in third place now. Fatal in second place. Now we've got on lap 12 out of 26. Surely it's a chance now to pit for the medium tyres and take them to the end of the race. And then if anything else goes on, you just put soft tyres to the end. Nuno Rod pit in. He's putting on another set of soft tyres. I don't know why he's done that, because he's going to have to make another pit stop. If I was you, Nuno Rod, I'd pit again and put on another set of mediums or hards even, depending on what tyre you've got. So once again, guys, we are forced to take a breather and watch and see if anyone pits. Now, New York fan looks like he is going to continue. Dawson has left the session. Azerbaijan is an interesting circuit, in my opinion. I have to agree with you there, Mushroom Man. This is a very, very interesting circuit. It is one of mixture of speed and aerodynamics and castle walls. All right, so Jamie is in the is been elevated up into 5th position. Fatal on medium tyres will come out behind him. Wizard Rex there in 7th. Kleeman will come out in 8th. Is he going to be able to get out in front? We've got Redeemer there in 9th. He's on hards as well. You got Shazam. Everyone on hards now, apart from Fatal Defiance. Now, when the safety car comes in, which will probably be a lap or two from now, we'll be on lap 14 out of 26. Now, there is no reason why Fatal cannot take those mediums to the end of the Grand Prix. And is that someone in the wall? It is! It's Kleeman! Kleeman has gone straight on, and he is absolutely... Oh, he must be absolutely fuming with himself. Cold, hard tyres do not work well under safety car conditions. Massive chance for someone to take some great points off Dawson. Well, Dawson is out of this race. Don't forget, guys, he was the runaway championship leader. In fact, I will give you the lowdown of the championship standings as they were heading into this race. Let's ignore all the da-da-das. Let's can I have the championship standings, please? Actually, where's the championship standings for tier 3? Oi! I want the championship standings. Is it in the general chat? Ooh. Just seen the damage there for I forgot what he's called now. Dawson. Oh, it's just unfortunate. Come on. Championship standings. Standings. Where are they? Why do we not have championship standings section? That would be nice. Can't be bothered trying to find it. But anyway, it is a great chance for Dawson to receive a challenger finally for this. The coach says, "I have made it." Rara standings tier 3 section. I'm looking. I don't have. Let's see it. Is it standings? I don't have a standing section for whatever reason for tier 3. There is announcements, general chat, attendance, calendar, driver lineup, and race results. So for whatever reason, it is not there. To be fair, Mushroom Man, you know what you do? Exactly what Blunder says, Mushroom. You just start from somewhere. Doesn't matter whether you're crap or whatever. You start from somewhere. You don't even race people. Like if you don't feel confident racing at someone's pace, just let them through. Find keep him behind you. Move to the other side on the straight and just let off the throttle and let him through. Because at the end of the day, you've seen what races can be like. I mean, this has been an absolute topsy-turvy. Like, someone who just wants to run around and do their own thing, there is no reason why you couldn't score points in this race. But the safety car is in this lap, and for the first time, I will be saying during the course of this commentary that New York fans is now the safety car. He dictates the pace that everyone goes at, and now it is up to everyone else to watch out for the car in front. Toto Wolff looking very interesting already. New York fans is bolted, so we are racing here in Azerbaijan, and it does look like the Fatal and Jamie have got an absolute blinding start here. Let's have a look there. Jamie's gone for a move on Norris, and well, he's got the move done on Norris, and this is Fatal now trying to make a move into turn 2. Is he going to dive down the inside? He's got those medium tyres. Yes, he does. Gives him plenty of racing room. Great racing etiquette, and that's what I expect from Fatal, to be honest, and having known him for as long as I have done. Great job there, Fatal. He moves himself into 5th position. He's lost ground on King Jamie. Toto Wolff is now 1.3 seconds already behind New York fans. New York fans is literally trying to run away and hide. Failed Defiance is... Oh, that's a tap there from King Jamie on the back of the McLaren. Is there wing damage? I'm not quite sure. You just saw sparks there as the camera flicked. Oh my god, Jamie, I know you're really late on the brakes, but you do need to be careful at the castle section. It happens, man. I've lost it in the tunnel in Monaco before now. It can be difficult. Oh, Jamie's touched the McLaren, and Jamie's out of the race! Jamie is out of the race! And that brings out another safety car. Oh my god. The pressure of trying to get back in front has caused... Oh my god, be careful, guys. The McLaren has no front wing. Wisedog has no front wing. And Jono just went up the backside of him as well. Is he going to have to pit? Did he get any damage off him? No, Jono, you lucky boy. But in the pits comes Norris. In the pits comes Cleveland? Is it? No, Wisedog and Espadero. It's a bad day in the office for Mercedes. KBT out a long time ago. Jamie out of the race as well. To be honest, Jamie, it did look like, from my point of view, you just were a lot faster than the guy in front, which I get, and misjudged the braking zone compared to him. And well, we'll have to see what the stewards say, but it was an interesting incident, that's for sure. Just calm down, Jamie. Calm down. I know you've lost a lot of points here, but there's a long, long season still to go. And plenty of more points to win and lose. But this is absolute Christmas for Dawson. Because Kleeman is really the only one who's remotely close to him. That's the highest one up the field. The other one being Redeemer. Redeemer's on 11 lap old mediums. If I was Redeemer, I'd get in the pits and try and put on something else, because you're not going to get to the end on them tyres. You've got to remember, Jamie, that other people have different driving abilities. I mean, he's on he was on older tyres as well. Right. The Ferrari's round Dr. Dro! Oh my god. What is it? I don't think he's got any... Oh, well, he probably has rear wing damage now, but that's about it. Oh, good job from Nuno Rod there, keeping it out of the wall. And no damage. Okay, so once again, we're waiting for the pack to catch up with the safety car. Safety car will probably be in at the end of this lap. But you know what? This is helping. This is helping Fatal Defiance's medium tyres get looked after. Really, really nice. This, to be fair, it has been a mental race. I've not known what to do. But to be fair, this is what I expect from Baku. And this is why I love commentating on a Baku Grand Prix. Where is my pop there? So Ferrari leads, Alfa Romeo second, Alpine third, Alfa Romeo fourth, Haas fifth, Aston Martin sixth, Haas seventh. I'm going to say Red Bull ninth, AlphaTauri 10th, AlphaTauri 11th, McLaren 12th, Ferrari 13th, and Aston Martin 14th. So here we go, safety car in this lap. New York fans dictates the pace that we go at. As you said before, it has been a mental Grand Prix. But we are going to get going now for the final 9 laps. Are we going to have any more thrills and spills? Well, this race is gone, most certainly. And away we go. There goes New York fans. Toto Wolff, has he managed to stick with him? Let's find out. We'll ride on board with Toto Wolff. Actually, no, we're going to ride on board with Kleeman. Kleeman battling with someone down into turn 1. It is the Aston, it looks like. He is. He's battling with the Aston. Can he get round the outside? No, but the Aston's left the door open. I don't think he's trying to fight. Is it trying to defend? Not quite sure. Are they going to touch? No, it's great racing. And the Haas moves up into 6th place. Great job there from Kleeman. And we have a yellow flag in Sector 1. That's the Ferrari of Dr. Dro. I didn't quite see what happened there. But for whatever reason, he's gone. Escudero. Well, yeah, he's not in this race, is he? I need to try and remember that. But both Red Bulls are going... both teammates are going through both their cars. Come on, Fatal. What are you doing, mate? We should be all over these guys now. that was a nice move, to be fair. Put it on Facebook that you're looking for a league to join. Explain you're a beginner in league racing. You'll get league messages. Come on. Well, Discord then, mate. Like I say, you've jumped in here. This league uses Discords and stuff. Like I say, if you're interested, then we can try and get you on board. Doesn't matter how rubbish you are. Just think of it as career mode. Okay? Ooh, yeah, think of it as career mode. All you need to do is just know that the cars are going to be a bit more unpredictable because it's online racing. And here comes Fatal now, trying to gain on Total Wolf. He's in the slipstream, but he's just not got quite the power. You can see, I think Total Wolf is running a lot higher wings than that Alpine, but the traction, oh my god, Fatal's so much later on the brakes compared to Toto there. He's in an Alfa Romeo sandwich at the minute. And then there's the traction that we're on about, and this is surely going to be a move, but you can see that the Alfa Romeo is using ERS also. There'd be no point trying to go for a move, Fatal, because, well, you'll just ruin your own race. Yellow flag sector 3, that is Dr. Dro. He's retired in the pits. We are down to 13 runners out of the 19 that started in this race. Out is Dr. Dro, King Jamie, Dawson, Luca, KBT and Lenny. All big names in this championship. And there goes Toto Wolff spinning up the rear. And that gives Fatal Defiance the breathing room to run at his own pace now. And now it's up to Fatal to see if he can try and get past, but we're going to ride on board now with Jono, who has the Alfa Romeo of Wizard Rex in his sights. So we've got Escudero's not even in this race. Stop getting sucked in. This is what I told him, Rabbit on Mushroom Man. Start from the back. Yeah, I saw, mate. Well, there you go, mate. Why not this league? You get put in tier 3, which is obviously the lowest league, and then you just work your way up from there. Improve season after season, race after race. Interestingly, Jono wasn't as close to Wizard Rex over the course. Oh, what's gone on there? It's Redeemer. Redeemer's ghosted. So he's dropped a heap load of positions now, which is unfortunate. Six laps to go. Fatal on 7-lap-old mediums. Still not able to do anything about New York fans. So, Wizard Rex now is sort of shot away from Jono actually, and is caught up to the back of Fatal. Is Fatal struggling with his mediums already? Ah, it's fire, for God's sake. But Wise Dog is about to gain on... It's bloody Fire and Espadero. They're not even in this race, that I can tell, because they're both ghosted. So, now this is interesting. We have a Haas versus Haas situation. Jono, who is a name I've not seen before so far this season, now has his teammate Kleeman behind him. It'll be interesting to see what happens here. Oh my god, the overspeed there. I think Jono let him through, but I think it almost caught Kleeman out, and Kleeman now moves into 4th position. Wizard Rex has dropped way off Fatal. I'm absolutely exhausted. Are you looking to join ROR, the coach, you mean? Not R1R. Come on, it's ROR. Rogue One Racing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess it could be R1R as well. Oh, well, never mind. Wizard Rex back on the gearbox of Fatal. It's going to be interesting to see who finishes where. Don't forget, Wizard Rex has that 5-second penalty that he's not yet served. But the hards are on... I wonder if Fatal's got slight wing damage or something, because he's not been able to... I thought with the medium tyres he'd be able to do something about New York Fan, but maybe New York Fan's just in a league of his own at the minute. He's got no one to worry about. Someone says, "Go on the RL lads. Hope you're well, Rara. Great stream as per usual. Good racing all." Ah, thank you, man. Yeah, this has been fun. This has been fun. This has been entertaining. Norris and Shazam. There we go. We've got a new battle now as Norris looks to try and find a way through. You can see he was looking for a switchback possibility. Nuno Rod in the pits. So, where is this happening? Where is this overtake? You'll be thinking that he'll be looking into turn one possible. Let's have a look at the ERS actually usage. Okay, so if Norris is going to use it, it'll be now, because Shazam has only 19% ERS, whereas Norris has like 40% more. And there we go, he's activated it. There's a car in front of him as well. Actually, are they gaining on Jono? Yes, they are. Jono's struggled for pace during these last couple of laps, but there we go. And he's trying to look for a move. Nothing is on. And there we go. Nothing. Yeah, there we go. And that is... Well, the Aston managed to hold him off. But the Haas is getting really closer and closer. This is brilliant. I'm having too many chats, I'm getting confused. It happens. But we're all trying to tell you the same thing, mate. If you want to join, join. And just start from the very bottom. We all understand that, you know, you'll be a newcomer and everything like that. This is interesting. Fatal now 4 seconds behind New York Fan, but Wizard Rex is within 7/10 of him. Let's have a look at ERS usage. They're both the same as well, so there's going to be not really any usage or anything like that. What league is ROR? Well, it is the one. Yeah, this is it, mate. This is ROR Rogue One Racing. And once again, Fatal stays ahead. Oh, Norris and Shazam side by side as we head down towards turn one. Shazam, of course, with the Alonso inspired helmet for this season. He tries to outbrake him, but I don't think it's on. And boy, he's still there. Look at this. This is how it should have been earlier on in this race. And Shazam is still there, but Norris keeps his nose in. And look at that. The traction is absolutely perfect for Shazam. And he has the DRS to boot as well. Great, respectful racing. That is what you want to see. Here we go. We'll go back to cinematic. You've had enough of onboard views now, but you've got Kleeman getting involved in that as well as we're on lap 24 out of 26. How is Fatal's tyres doing? Let's have a look at them. They don't look that too bad, to be fair, but I mean, it'll probably feel like he's driving on ice, to be fair, at the minute. Oh, actually, Wizard Rex is going to find himself out of DRS range. Maybe this is the plan for Wizard Rex. Maybe he's just going to let Kleeman go through. We'll soon find out. Let's ride on board with Kleeman. He's got a lot of DRS to burn compared to the other two in front of him. And, well, he's using it now. He's trying to use... Is he going to use 10% like I would? Or is he going to use it all? Let's find out. No, he's using more. He dives down the inside on Wizard Rex. He's powerless to defend. And through he goes. He tries to outbrake him, though. Look at that. That's brilliant how much grip there is on the outside compared to the inside. But he is through and up into third position. And Norris, this time, gets the Aston Martin. But the Aston Martin still continues to fight. He doesn't want to relinquish this. And there he is. And he's going to get DRS again, surely. He will. And he will power past again. Sure, this is just Norris toying on him as Redeemer sets the fastest lap of the race on a 1:44.1. Norris really has to try and find a way through it and do it wisely. But now Kleeman is right up behind Fatal. How will Fatal handle the pressure of having someone who is in the championship hunt, you'd have to say, and is now looking to score an absolute heap load of points over his rivals here today? Is this the swing that's going to happen? Well, we'll soon find out as we're on lap 25 out of 26. Fatal tries to break the slipstream, but to be fair, Fatal, there's absolutely no point. He's got 20% more ERS than you. Let him go. There's no point fighting. He will absolutely nail you down the straight. And there we go. There it is. Fatal. Is he going to try and defend? Yes, he is. And through Kleeman goes into second place. Good old days of the pink pig. Feels like so long ago and like yesterday, man. Hopefully be on for a season for F1 23. Still hoping to make an appearance. Well, one day you might, mate. But is Fatal close enough to make any sort of move? No, he is not. And I don't think he has the grip in those mediums left. We are on the final lap here now, guys. The race is soon going to be over. Everyone's torment will finally be over. The cataclysmic event of this Grand Prix with the crashes of King Jamie, Dawson, Luca, Lenny. Oh, tempers being flared up here on a bright sunny day here in Azerbaijan. But the one man who's kept his cool throughout this Grand Prix, New York fans, is at the castle section now, avoids doing a Charles Leclerc. He just has to take it nice and easy now. He knows that Kleeman's on 7 lap younger hard tyres, so you just need to take it as easy as you can, cruise through these last few corners. He's not going to catch you. No point outbraking yourself and hitting the wall. So here we go, and down the straight. So that is the standings here, guys. If Kleeman gets second, he will be 18 points within Dawson. there we go. That's how much of a lead Dawson has lost. But your winner here today is New York fans in the Ferrari. He wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Kleeman will take second. Fatal Defiance on his debut for ROR clinches third place. Wizard Rex has fourth. You've got Jono in fifth. Norris 6th, Shazam 7th, Wise Dog 8th, Fire and Espadero will come on 9th and 10th, but that will be elevated for Redeemer. He will move into 9th place, so he will at least get points here today, I'd imagine. Then you've got Nuno Rod and Toto Wolf as well. So, well, that has been a very, very interesting Grand Prix. New York fans with the win. Oh, itchy face, itchy face. And there we go, your last man crosses the line. Driver of the day, Jono. I think he drove a really good race, but I'm gonna have to give it to Fatal Defiance in his first Grand Prix. Comes home to score a podium and a 5th place. So that's big points for him in this race. That will move him quite high up the standings. Be interested to hear his thoughts on this race. We've got the Ferrari there winning with a rather sublime celebration. Alright, so there we go. We'll get these guys into the party. Well, guys, in the chat, what did you think of that race, eh? New York fans comes home with 30 points. Cleveland, 24. Fatal Defiance, 19. You've got Wizard Rex, 12. Norris, 10, along with Jono. You've got King Jamie will take home at least 8 points from this race. You've got Redeemer will take home 7. You've got Wise Dog who will take home 7 as well. Shazam will take 6. And then Total Wolf will take home a point at least, and then whatever happens in regards to where everyone else is as well. So reminder of the sprint race. Never mind, it's gone. Let's have a look and see who's in my party, shall we? Well, no one else has joined yet, so we're going to talk to Fatal. Let's have a quick look and see if...
New York fans in.
Yeah, I see that. Let's have a look and see if party audio's on. Audio's on, guys. Do include your audio, please, so everyone else can hear your fine voices. Right, so yes, Fatal, we'll talk to you. Your debut, finally, in...
It took long enough.
It did take long enough, and it was worth the wait. You come to make your debut here in Baku, and you come home with very strong results. Tell us about that race.
The start, in the sprint, I don't know what the hell was going on lap 1. I really don't. Come out the first corner and there's cars everywhere. Come out the second, there's even more. And it's like, I'm just going to go around them, and after that, keep my nose clean and carry on. But those last 5 laps were a bit sweaty with Kleeman. I was not keeping him back.
No, he had like 30% more ERS than you anyway, so I'm guessing your mediums were cooked anyway.
They weren't cooked, but they weren't happy. I was hoping New York fans' tyres would blow up or something because he'd put them on so bloody early.
Yeah, but that did,
his tyres were on so early.
That to happen, and you didn't really have the pace to live with him anyway. Whilst the mediums were still the better tyre at that point, he sort of just got away from you, and then it was more of a consolidation act for you, really.
I'm not that quick round Baku, so getting on the podium was a bonus. I would have been happy to finish.
Well, there we go, mate. You did finish in both of them, and you scored huge, huge points, and you got a podium on your debut in ROR. So you got to be very, very happy with that. That's big points for you, big points for Alpine. Congratulations, mate. It's good to see you out on track. You did really well.
Yeah, it was that was a tough race.
It was tough.
The
Azerbaijan is
walls are
always
just there.
exactly one little
Towards the end of the
mistake,
race,
one little hop over a curb, and that's all it takes.
last like 5-6 laps, you know the walls are slowly closing in on you.
Yeah,
Starts getting claustrophobic. It's like on the last lap, it's like Monaco.
basically, yeah. So we'll move on to second place now. Kleeman, a very topsy-turvy race for you across both races, really. Do you want to tell us about your race?
Yeah, it was that was crazy. I I honestly thought I was out of it when I screwed up and I hit the wall under safety car, which was really embarrassing and destroyed the wing, so I had to pit right off the bat, and that screwed up my tire strategy. And then when I did pit and come out again with the hards after that with that safety car, I completely missed the braking zone because I was talking and ended up spinning it off into the runoff and lost a lot of positions there. So, but hey, uh, shit happens, I guess. NY fan, congrats to him. That was a good race. Um, I'm not sure who even ended up third. I was
That would
just
be me,
concentrating
fatal.
so hard. Oh, hell yeah. Congrats, man. I was honestly concentrating so hard in front of me, I didn't even pay attention. But yeah, it was
You
a
caught me lap 25, and I had the stream up, and Rara was like, "Just let him go," and I was like, "I am letting him go. I can't be bothered to fight. I just want to finish the race." The person in fourth with
yeah,
a 5-second
Uh,
penalty.
just wanted
yeah.
to say as well, Kleeman, with your result here today, that brings you to within 18 points of Dawson.
You're kidding.
No, yeah,
Dawson had a mech.
Holy hell,
you are
that's wow.
18 points within Dawson. This is a man who, Dawson, who had a 50-odd point lead just a couple of races ago. It has been completely wiped out here, almost anyway, because he's still got 18. But Kleeman, you are now, well, after Jamie's off, definitely the one that's banging on the door a lot more for Dawson. He'll definitely be looking over his shoulder at you more than anyone else at the minute. But I did happen to catch a little off-track excursion. It was rather amusing. I thought you'd hit the wall, but then I remembered as well you was on the hard tyres, and of course hard tyres coming out of the pits into heavy braking zones under a safety car. They normally don't make a very well balanced match.
No, not at all. It was like a panic situation because I was like, honestly, I was like, oh no, I can't stop, I can't turn, I can't do anything, and I was doing like the whole, I don't know which way to go thing, and then I didn't dare to try to whip it right around and then slap the wall and ruin the rear wing, so I was just like doing the old Austin Powers like 100-point turn trying to get out of there and not destroy the tires or either wing. So pretty embarrassing. I was hoping it wasn't caught on the stream, but I guess it
I
was.
believe it may have been.
Well, oh well.
We'll be sure to put it in the highlights reel at the end of the season.
Perfect. Perfect.
But congratulations, mate. Like I said, it brings you to within 18 points of the championship leader. So head down. Let's see what more damage you can inflict next week. So congratulations on your second place, mate. It was very well deserved.
Thank you guys. Thank you. It was a
All
good
right.
race. I was pushing as hard as I could there.
I can imagine. We're moving on to someone who I've not spoken to yet in this league or during the course of this season. It's New York fans. Dude, you won. How do you feel?
Feel good, but I also feel bad. I did clip Dawson. That kind of ruined his race. So hopefully that doesn't hurt anything. But I can't apologize enough to him. There was an AI in the middle distracting me. But I mean, it feels good to get it out of the way.
Sorry about that. I pulled out my headset. I didn't catch the incident between you and Dawson. So whatever happens, happens. But other than that, it looked like you had a very, very like you were very confident around it. You were making moves left, right, and centre. You had the pace to pull away from people when you had to. So yeah, like I said, you seem to have everything under control, really.
Yeah, the car felt really good, setup really good. Going back and forth to what I was gonna run wing wise, but car felt good, just running around the track, and yeah, I think if Jamie was still in it, he definitely would have given me a run for my money, though.
You looked a lot quicker than Jamie. Jamie didn't have the confidence around here to begin with. He just has raw speed, and he's just missing that consistency at the minute, which is cost him here today. So, but it did look like you had about 4/10 on him during the race because of how quickly you were catching him. So he would have put up a fight, I'm pretty certain, but I still think once you'd got yourself up there, that it was looking increasingly likely that you were going to win this race. And win it you did, and that is after your sort of indifferent start to the season, grabbing a win, getting those huge points on the board is certainly going to be a confidence booster for the rest of the season.
Absolutely, absolutely. Love the streets of Baku.
As do I. As does Fatal now. Now he's got a podium. And as does Kleeman because it's put him to within 18 points of the championship lead. And that pretty much is the story of Baku, guys. The guys who we normally expect to see up there, Jamie and Dawson, have fallen by the wayside. We have a debutant getting on the podium. We have the championship battle looking even hotter next time out. And a brand new race winner in Tier 3. If you liked what you see, guys, then do hit that follow button. I've been Rarichon89 broadcasting live from Egg Studios. Thank you very much. See you next week. Bye-bye.
See you guys next week.
Ugh.